How many of you honestly are practicing every day? Harry is. Mike is. It's not enough. When I say practicing, I mean, Harry and Mike, when I say practicing, I don't mean writing stuff down and reciting it to a mirror. I mean sitting down across a table with someone who you've handed a load of interview questions to, and they're like, right, Mike, please can you tell me about a time when you made a difficult decision? Are you doing that kind of practicing?
No, I'm not doing it to the mirror.
Oh, hang on a minute. Harry's in the mirror. Go on, Mike.
No, I'm in the mirror as well, and it doesn't look good.
I record myself on my laptop.
All right, that's not practicing. That's not, well, unless you're doing it for the online assessment centre, in which case you're practicing for reality, because that's your reality. You're going to be talking to a camera. So I advocate that for the online assessment centre. But when it comes to your final interview, it's got to practice with other people. Practicing is not talking to the mirror, because on the day, you're not going to have a mirror in front of you. On the day, you can have an interview panel. And if your first rehearsal is on the day of your interview, you're likely to fail. Remember, 1 in 13. 1 in 13. I'd like you all to imagine for a moment, I posted this today because I just woke up this morning and I was thinking about the 1 in 13 thing. And I thought, I don't think people can really grasp 1 in 13. Actually, we can almost grasp it from this room. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 people who we can see here, 13 including me. Can you imagine if it's just like Natalie in the room? All of us go. And Natalie's the only one left. Natalie, you succeeded. Yay! Everyone else, you failed. You failed. Imagine a room full of 40 people. 40 people. And in 9 months' time, there's going to be 3 left. 3. That's it, just 3. So that's why you need to practice. Seriously, that's why you've got to elevate your game. And even some of our clients, I've just heard from, I'm not going to give her a real name, let's call her Jane. I've just heard from Jane a real heartfelt message. I remember coaching her 2 years ago. This time 2 years ago, I was coaching her for a final interview. She was told she was going to start in September this year, and then they pushed it back to November. She just had an email this morning to say it won't be November now, it's going to be February. And she said, why is the intake not taking place? Oh, it's taking place. It's taking place. You're just not on it. So her scores weren't high enough. The only way they can legitimately, this is from a stated case in Cheshire, the only way they can legitimately select people, Cheshire tried this about a decade ago. Cheshire decided they wanted more female applicants and they wanted more people from diverse backgrounds joining. So they treated everyone as having a pass, everyone being equal as having a pass, and then the law allows them to select people who are underrepresented in the organisation. It's about 10 years ago, this. And so they had intakes full of women and people from more diverse backgrounds, which is what they wanted. And, I can see the sense in that because, quite honestly, there's not one police force out there that is representative of the communities that they should be representative of. There's not one force out there that's representative. Anyway, it was an inspector's son who challenged it and took it all the way to the High Court as being discriminatory. And it was a High Court judge who had just asked the question, so did everyone get a score? Yes, right, well, select them on score then. And that was it. It was a very short hearing. And he won this discrimination case. But ever since then, they can only select people by score. So poor Jane is suffering now because she did pass, but it wasn't a sufficiently high pass mark. And she just keeps getting jumped over. And it's really, really awful for her. We've crafted an email to send to the recruitment team now to try and pin them down for a February intake, because of just how unfair this is. And she's ex-military as well. She's ex-military. And for me, it's just like, you should be grabbing this person, like, just get them in. They're ex-military, they're awesome. She's flipping amazing. She passed, but it wasn't high enough pass mark. So yeah, if they've got 100 people and 30 people on the intake, then top 30. Go on, Ruben, question from yourself.
Well, you're saying they rank them on scores. I've just come off the online assessment And I found with a particular part, you needed 44% to pass. I got 44%. I barely scraped the pass of the online assessment. Does that mean later on I might be buggered because,
Strange use of words, but no, I get what you mean.
like, because I didn't get a high enough mark in the online assessment?
It depends on the force. So, and it depends on the entry route.